Hello and welcome to another special episode of HW Straight Drive with me, Anil Rajprit, and our sports editor, Mahesh Koti. The final four teams of the Indian Premier League 2019 season have been decided. With the Mumbai Indians playing the Chennai Super Kings in the first qualifier, the Delhi Capitals would be playing the Sunrisers Hyderabad in the first eliminator. Talking of their teams, the Delhi Capitals have played 14 games, won 9 games and lost 5 games. The top performer is Shikhar Dhawan with 486 runs, followed by their captain Shreyas Iyer, who has scored 442 runs. Talking about the bowling performance, Fungiso Rabada has got 25 wickets while Ishant Sharma has got 10 wickets. Talking about the Sunrisers Hyderabad, the top performer is David Warner, who has got 692 runs while Johnny Bairstow has got 445 runs. Talking about the bowling performance, Khalil Ahmed has got 17 wickets while Rashid Khan has got 15 wickets. Sunrisers Hyderabad team has won just 6 games and lost 8 games. So Mahesh, do you think the Sunrisers Hyderabad, who have qualified on the last day of the knockout of the games, do you think they have entered the playoffs by luck?
In the history of IPL, this is the first time a team has entered the playoff stage with just 12 points. Because there were 3 teams tied at 12 points, and just because they had a better run rate, Sunrisers Hyderabad moved into the playoffs. Now, whether they're lucky or not, I wouldn't want to comment on it right now. But at one point of time, they looked to be the side to beat. When David Warner and John Bairstow were going hammer and tongs, they were literally just demolishing the opponents. If they were batting first, they were scoring a big score, and then their spinners like Rashid Khan and all these guys would come and just get the opponents out. But now with Warner and Bairstow going back, if you see the last few games, they've been struggling. They've been struggling to win. Despite the fact they've got somebody like Kane Williamson, Martin Guptill, so they have a team. But for some reason, they're really missing David Warner and John Bairstow, and that's very evident.
Do you think the performance of Rashid Khan during the course of the game, the course of the tournament, has affected Sunrisers Hyderabad's performance?
No doubt about it. When the tournament started, Rashid Khan was quite a handful. He was able to, fox the batsmen and get wickets. But, this is a long tournament. People keep a very close eye on bowlers. There are coaches, the computers are working overtime. They try and figure out what is he dishing out with every ball. I think they've sorted him out. Most teams have sorted him out. And if you see, he's not been the force that he was when he started the tournament. And he not being at his very best, I think Sunrisers Hyderabad are really getting affected because he's not able to get the wicket. See, remember, Rashid Khan is a wicket-taking bowler, and in any form of cricket, even if it's a T20 match, if you can take wickets, you can check the flow of run. In the match against Mumbai Indians, the tied match, Rashid Khan came in to bowl the super over, and the first ball that he bowled, Hardik Pandya was able to hit him out of the ground. In these cases, Rashid Khan, a very confident Rashid Khan, would not have allowed that to happen. So yes, he's been terribly out of form in the last few games. It will be in Sunrisers' great interest if he is able to come back into form and be a bowler of world class once again.
Sunrisers Hyderabad started the tournament with the opening pair of David Warner and Johnny Bairstow. But once they gone for the national duty, they were replaced by Kane Williamson or Martin Guptill and Ridhiman Saha. Do you think the change in the opening order has affected their performance in the later half of the game?
See, they had a very settled opening pair when Warner and Bairstow were batting. Okay, and because of that, what happened is their middle order was not getting too many opportunities to go out and score runs. What happened in this whole deal is that Manish Pandey benefited. He was lingering around, at number 5, number 6, number 4 position. Number 5, number 6. He was asked to come at number 3, and once he came in at number 3, he's been playing extremely well.
Except for the last game where he got.
And that actually caused him money. So to me, that they're missing Warner and Bairstow, but somebody like Martin Guptill, who's got a lot of experience, and Saha, who's been out of a lot of cricket in the past few months. I don't think he's played too much of cricket. I think this is a great opportunity for both of them to show the world that there's a lot of cricket left in them.
Sunrisers Hyderabad team has invested heavily on Vijay Shankar, but he has not even bowled a single over this season. And he's also been included in the Indian team. Do you think his drop in performance is costing the Sunrisers Hyderabad?
I don't know how much it will cost Sunrisers Hyderabad, but if his form continues this way, India will be very badly affected in the World Cup. Remember, MSK Prasad has gone on record to say that he's the guy they've chosen to bat at number 4. A number 4 position is a position of great importance. Whether it's Test cricket or one-day cricket, number 4 position actually holds the team together because just after the number 1, 2, 3, that is the engine room fires, then he takes over. So somebody who bats at number 4 should be a very, very technically sound batsman. Moreover, he should be able to rotate strike and also score runs very quickly. A lot of responsibility has been given to Vijay Shankar by expecting him to bat at number 4 for India. But I think he's already struggling with Sunrisers Hyderabad at number 4. So hopefully India would be praying that he comes out of his bad form and starts performing for the team.
Do you think Yusuf Pathan could play a chance in the final games for Sunrisers Hyderabad?
If they're going to include Yusuf Pathan, the only reason is that they have to get in 11 players. To me, Yusuf Pathan and Yuvraj Singh, like what we had said right at the beginning of the show, are at the fag end of their career. I would be very surprised if they continue playing for the IPL next year. But whatever it is, Yusuf Pathan's last opportunity is going to come in the next couple of matches. If he has to score heavily, he has to score right now. If he does that, he might be able to extend his career. If not, I think we're seeing the last of Yusuf Pathan.
Let's talk about the Delhi Capitals. The Delhi Capital has been outstanding. Except for that one game which they lost 7 wickets in the quick row, they have been exceptional. Do you think the team is over-relied on the top 3 performers?
See, the good thing about Delhi Capital is that they've got 4 Indian batsmen at the top. When you have that kind of a combination right at the top, and they're all young guys, except for Shikhar Dhawan, who's played a lot of cricket, the other 3 are very, very young. You know, they play fearless cricket. Okay, they go out and just express themselves, and that's the reason why Delhi Capital have been so successful. But I'm not taking anything away from 2 gentlemen. One is Ricky Ponting and the other is Sourav Ganguly. I think they played a very, very important role in the development of this team. And because they've got all these young guys at the top, they need somebody like Ricky Ponting and Sourav Ganguly to mentor them. And I think they've done extremely well.
The top bowler for Delhi Capitals was no doubt Fungiso Rabada. He got 25 wickets. Now he's on national duty. Do you think the team would miss his services?
See, these kind of bowlers like Rabada are world-class bowlers. When you have a world-class bowler, at the death, they come extremely handy. For example, somebody like Bumrah, he might bowl in the first spell, but the most important part of his contribution to the team is when he comes to bowl at the death. Because at the death, every bowler is packed to the stadium. They get hit all over the ground and all that thing. So it is very important for somebody like Bumrah, Rabada to be bowling the last couple of overs. Rabada has been bowling extremely well. He's picked up 25 wickets. That's what you said when you were introducing the whole thing. For somebody who's picked up 25 wickets, that means he's had a fantastic IPL. He's quick, really good line length. He's been a great bowler for the Delhi Capital. And one reason why they've progressed so well is because of Rabada. They're definitely going to miss Rabada. I don't know who they're going to take as a replacement, but whoever comes in is not going to fill his shoes.
Unlike the Sunrisers Hyderabad team, who have great spinners, the Delhi Capitals team, I think, lack in the spin department. They have Amit Mishra and Akshar Patel, I think. But the second best performer for them was Ishant Sharma, who's got 10 wickets. So the spinners not even been able to get 10 wickets. Do you think the spin department would be a problem for Delhi Capitals?
See, the 2 players named that you took, Akshar Patel and Amit Mishra, both are Indian players. So they know how to bowl in Indian conditions. They know the wickets pretty well. You know what? In a tight situation, I think they'll raise their game and they'll really come out and play well. Amit Mishra has got a hat-trick also in the IPL.
2 hat-tricks.
So he knows how to bowl. Okay. So to me, while they're not as good as probably the Sunrisers Hyderabad spinners, I think Akshar Patel and Amit Mishra are pretty good.
And who would be the standout performer for both the teams?
See, for Sunrisers Hyderabad to win, I think Rashid Khan should be at the top of his game. Because if he's in the top of his game, besides he bowling 4 overs, he'll pick a few wickets. And then if he picks a few wickets, they will be able to check the flow of runs. So to me, Rashid Khan should be the player who should be the standout player. And the whole of Hyderabad must be praying that he comes back to form. For the Delhi Capital, it has to be Rishabh Pant. He's an exciting prospect. He's been scoring runs. It's not that he's been terribly out of form. But the fact of the matter is, you know, his shot selection at times, you know, gives you an impression that he's still not matured. I think after spending so many days with Sourav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting, I'm sure he would have learned quite a bit. But I still feel that he needs to put in a little more of, you know, into the game, you know, intelligence into the game to create shots out of nothing. he's got the talent to do it, but he should not do it every single time. He takes fair amount of risk in his game, which he doesn't have to, because he's a fantastic talent. He should be able to score runs very easily. So to me, Rishabh Pant's form will mean a lot to Delhi Capitals.
Whom do you think would make it to the knockout stage?
I would put my money on Delhi, because they've been a more complete team than Sunrisers Hyderabad. And Sunrisers Hyderabad, after Warner and Basto's exit, are looking very, very ordinary.
And also, do you think any two of them would make it to the final match?
I wouldn't want to comment on this right now, but the fact of the matter is it's going to be extremely difficult for them to beat either Chennai or Mumbai. For Delhi Capitals to do it, I think they'll have to play really out of their skin.
With Delhi missing the services of the top bowler, the Sunrisers Hyderabad team is missing the performance of the top two batsmen. I think both teams should overpass these players and play a great game. Till then, it's goodbye from all of us.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.